Yo, what's good, fam? Hands up if you've ever stared at a textbook, brain fried, thinking, why is this crap not sticking? Yeah, we've all been there, chugging coffee, pulling all-nighters, and still bombing the quiz like it's your day job. Welcome to the No Bullshit Guide, where we cut through the fluff, keep it 100%, and drop truth bombs with no filter. Today, we're diving into how to learn anything 10 times faster, whether it's coding, calculus, or how to not burn your ramen. These are science-backed tips, fam. Not some TikTok hack that sounds like it was cooked up in a dorm room at 3 a.m. Buckle up, and because it's about to get real. Let me paint you a picture. Back in my freshman year, I thought I could wing it through bio class. Spoiler, didn't work. I'd read the same page 5 times, still not knowing what a mitochondrion was. Shout out to my high school self for thinking it was a Pokemon. I was drowning, fam, until I stumbled on some legit strategies that flipped the script. Now, I'm not saying I'm Einstein, but I went from what's a cell to acing exams without losing my soul. You can too. Stick around, and I'll spill the tea on how to hack your brain like a pro. This is for anyone who's ever felt like their brain's running on dial-up internet, students, hustlers, or just curious folks trying to level up. We're breaking down 5 science-backed tips to supercharge your learning, plus a bonus hack that's straight-up game-changing. Let's roll. Part 1. Get your brain in the game. Active recall. First up, active recall. Sounds fancy, but it's just quizzing yourself instead of rereading your notes like a zombie. Science says this is the MVP of learning. Studies from places like Purdue show it boosts retention by up to 50%. Basically, you force your brain to dig up info without peeking at the answers. It's like flexing a muscle. The more you do it, the stronger it gets. Here's the deal. Ditch the highlighter. Highlighting is like putting a band-aid on a broken leg. Looks cute, doesn't fix jack. Instead, close the book, grab a blank sheet, and write down everything you remember. Got a Spanish vocab test? Quiz yourself on those words before you check the list. Learning to code? Try writing a function from memory, then debug it. It's messy, it's awkward, and it works like a charm. I tried this with bio after my mitochondrion meltdown. Made flashcards, old school, fam, and tested myself every night. Felt like I was failing at first, but by week 3, I was spitting cell facts like a nerdy rapper. Pro tip: apps like Anki or Quizlet can make this digital, but don't sleep on the power of a cheap stack of index cards. Part 2. Space it out. The forgetting curve's your friend. Next, spaced repetition. Sounds like a sci-fi flick, but it's about timing your study sessions to outsmart your brain's forgetfulness. Some German dude named Ebbinghaus figured out we forget 70% of what we learn in 24 hours. Yep, your brain's a leaky bucket. But if you review stuff at the right intervals, you lock it in for good. Here's how it works. Study something today, review it tomorrow, then again in 3 days, a week, a month. Each time, your brain's like, oh, this is important, and stores it deeper. Apps like Anki do this automatically, but you can low-tech it with a calendar. Mark when to revisit your notes and stick to it like it's a Netflix binge schedule. I use this to nail my history class. Had to memorize a ton of dates, boring as hell, but I'd review them every few days, mixing in new ones. By exam week, I was dropping Battle of Hastings 1066 like it was my phone number. Don't cram, fam, space it out, and your brain will thank you. Part 3. Teach it, own it. The Feynman Technique. Tip 3. Teach what you're learning. This is called the Feynman Technique, named after some genius physicist who made complicated stuff sound like a bar convo. The idea? If you can explain something to a 5-year-old or your clueless roommate, you really know it. Teaching forces you to break things down, spot gaps in your understanding, and make it stick. Try this. Grab a friend, or hell, talk to your dog, and explain what you're studying in simple terms. Learning Python? Tell your buddy what a loop does without sounding like a tech bro. Struggling with chemistry? Pretend you're teaching your mom about atoms. If you can't make it clear you don't get it yet, go back and fill the holes. I did this with my econ class. Tried explaining supply and demand to my roommate, who thought economics was just fancy budgeting. Took me 3 tries to make it click, but by the end, I could have taught it to a goldfish. Bonus: you look like a brainiac to your friends, and that's a flex. Part 4. Hack your focus deep work mode. Number 4. Focus like your life depends on it. Your brain's not a multitasker, sorry, fam. Science says juggling Netflix, TikTok, and studying is a recipe for suck. A study from Cal Newport's Deep Work shows focused sessions can cut learning time in half. Translation: stop screwing around and lock in. Set up a distraction-free zone. Turn off notifications, yes. Karen's group chat drama can wait. Use the Pomodoro technique. 25 minutes of hardcore focus, 5-minute break, repeat. I like to blast lo-fi beats to drown out the world, but find what works for you. And please, put your phone in another room unless you've got the willpower of a monk. I learned this the hard way. Tried studying for stats while scrolling Twitter. Big mistake. Took me 3 hours to learn what should have taken 30 minutes. Now, I go full hermit mode. Phone off, headphones on, and I'm a learning machine. Pro tip: if you're tempted to check your phone, slap a sticky note on it that says, "Don't be a dumbass." Part 5. Sleep and eat like you give a damn. Last tip: take care of your body. Your brain's not a magic box. It needs sleep, food, and maybe a walk that's not just to the vending machine. Studies from Harvard show sleep consolidates memories, and skimping on it tanks your recall by 40%. Eating junk all day? Your brain's running on fumes, fam. Aim for 7 or 8 hours of sleep. None of this, "I'll sleep when I'm dead," nonsense. Nap if you can. A 20-minute power nap can boost learning like a shot of espresso. Eat real food like eggs, nuts, veggies, not just Monster and hot Cheetos. And move a bit. A quick jog or even dancing like a fool in your room gets blood to your brain. I used to pull all-nighters thinking I was a hero. Nah, I was a zombie who forgot half the material. Now I sleep like it's my job, snack on almonds instead of Skittles, and take walks to clear my head. Difference is night and day. My brain's sharper than a tack. Bonus hack: mindset matters. Embrace the suck. All right, bonus round. Get your mindset right. Learning's hard and you'll suck at first. Embrace it. Psychologists call this a growth mindset. If you think you're dumb because you don't get something right away, you're screwing yourself. Every pro was a newbie once, fam. When I started learning guitar, I sounded like a cat in a blender. Wanted to quit every day, but I kept at it, telling myself, "Suck now, slay later." Now I can play a decent riff, nothing crazy, but it's progress. Same goes for studying. Mess up a practice test? Good, that's how you grow. Keep pushing, and you'll be shocked at what you can pull off. So, there it is. How to learn anything 10 times faster. No fluff, no bullshit. Active recall to flex your brain. Spaced repetition to lock it in. Teaching to own it. Deep focus to crush distractions. And taking care of your body to keep the engine running. Plus, that mindset shift to embrace the grind. It's not magic, fam. It's science, and it works if you work it. Learning's a superpower in a world that's changing faster than your Wi-Fi signal. Whether you're chasing grades, a new skill, or just trying to not look clueless at trivia night, these tips got your back. You're not stuck. You're just getting started. Own it, fam. Drop a comment with what you're trying to learn: coding, French, how to not suck at parallel parking. Smash that like button if this hit home. Subscribe for more real talk, and share this with your study buddy who's still highlighting their textbook like it's 2005. Catch you next time. Stay real.